we can get there.
Hey, what's up? It's the Voice of Reason here. This is episode 5 of Medicine Man and the Voice of Reason.
How y'all doing today, guys?
Yeah, I got the Medicine Man here and myself. And, yeah, back for episode 5, man.
Man, it's always good to be back.
Right on time.
Back in the lab with y'all.
For sure. We're trying out some new software right now, man.
Man,
This is
Hindenburg Journalist Pro. I ran across this stuff, man, just Googling the internet, and I have to say I am thoroughly impressed with this software, man.
Very impressed.
We were dealing with some echo problems and we're using Audacity, man. This thing had a button and everything. It took a 30-second click to fix the problem we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, hopefully you guys notice a difference, whenever we post this.
Let us know, man. We'd love to know if y'all hear the difference, because I know I can hear it. Maybe we're just maybe we pay way too much attention to it.
Yeah, I'm kind of convinced that I might be tone deaf sometimes, because whenever I hear myself on recording, I never sound the same as I do when I hear myself.
That's everybody, though. I definitely do not sound like the blabbing redneck that I sound like.
Yeah, so make sure y'all catch us next week, you guys. We're going to have Elder in for Sessions with Fan Volume 3, man. We're going to have the guitarist Kevin and the vocalist and guitarist Hunter.
Man, I'm excited to have
Applewhite,
these guys on.
Me too, man. It's going to be awesome. Like, these guys, it's going to be an interesting show.
Yeah. And if you don't know who Elder is, they're a black metal band. And if you've never heard of black metal, man, it's some out there stuff, man. But I really do respect it. They're crazy. Black metal shows are crazy.
Yeah, very heavy shit, man. These guys are going to come through and, tell us a little more about what they do. And
we're going to talk about industry with them.
Yeah, they're also playing Hub City Madness on the 24th of this month. So, they're going to talk more about that and future plans. And we're just going to kick it, man.
It's going to be another good session, man.
Yeah, we'll get to know each other. I know both of the guys kind of pretty well. Really, they're both from my hometown. So it'll be a good one, man. And another thing, we're thinking about adding a third member.
Thinking about a fact checker to keep up with me and the Voice of Reason's claims sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like a fact checker would be very beneficial for us, because a lot of times I'll be second guessing things that.
And it's somebody else who used listeners can reach out, and if y'all have facts that y'all need checked, man, y'all can talk to them too and get them checked out.
Most definitely. Let us know what y'all think about that.
Give us a shout out.
Fact checker?
We would love to hear y'all's input on that.
I think we need a fact checker. Yeah. So, anyways, topic of the day today, we want to talk about the food industry. And by that, I mean, food in general, grocery store, you can get it at Walmart, Fred Meyer.
What is the food industry become nowadays?
Yeah.
Because
exactly.
Now, back in the day, man, agriculture was completely different. It was like, you could go on for days about it, man. But we're like, nowadays when you go out, what is organic food? What do those labels mean? What do you like?
Mm-hmm.
That, because all that stuff is so mean. Like, it really, like, because organic food can mean 1,000 different things. There's like 3 different levels of the certification you can get, and they all mean different things and stuff like that, and have different regulations.
Yeah. Hey, what was that documentary we watched the other day on Hulu? I cannot remember what it was called.
I can't remember either, but it was about GMOs, man.
Yeah.
It was a very pro GMO documentary, though. I actually personally do not believe in the use of GMOs or GMO products, because we do not know the long-term goals.
I'm honestly not very educated on the subject. I've never really thought about what I eat like that. I just eat really. I stopped eating burgers for a while just because I felt like I needed to stop eating burgers. But other than that, I'm not really that conscious about what I eat.
But realistically, we really should. I mean, we really, really should be. Because we don't know the long-term effects of some of the shit that we eat nowadays. And
a lot of people out there who are conscious about what they're eating are still eating shit,
Yeah.
Stuff that's
if you do not want to eat some kind of processed food or lab-made food, that it was not made at a lab at some point, you really have to go out and you have to grow your own food nowadays, man. Like, it's a real deal thing.
Yeah, that's the only way to be truly organic, honestly, is to grow your own food.
And I say, when my idea of organic isn't like go into the damn
corner market.
do the Lowe's and buying organic dirt and growing it in organic Lowe's Miracle Grow potting. So that ain't organic, man. I'm sorry. Nothing Miracle Grow does was organic.
I heard that.
I'm talking about, you go out there and you like spend a while, make you a compost pile, you compost your dirt down, you till your dirt. That's organic farming, man. This shit that they do nowadays, where they're just like, well, we made the pesticide out of organic materials and call it not the same thing as the pesticide.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
There's a lot of, I've noticed since, especially since we got our new jobs, that there's quite a bit of vegetarians in the Hattiesburg area.
Oh man, yeah, we up in Kegget Barrel, we have this burger called the Woodstock, and it's a veggie burger, and we sell the crap out of them, man.
Yeah, I see that ticket come up all the time. I actually lived with a family member of mine in Seattle for a while, and he was a vegetarian, and did the whole thing. He ate like veggie burgers and even like veggie bacon and veggie chicken and stuff like that.
Two of our really good friends, Micah and Marta, they're vegetarians.
Yeah,
and they're hardcore about it. Micah's real hardcore about it.
Yeah, I think my cousin just did it for health reasons, really. I tried it for a week or two. Not even gonna lie, man, I can't do it.
I couldn't necessarily be a vegetarian, but I could totally be a pescatarian. Fish.
Yeah, if you just eat fish, I could do that. Yeah, I gotta have some sort of
protein.
Yeah,
it's not soy based.
If not, I'm just gonna be hungry all the time.
Yeah,
like, I could eat 50 veggie burgers, and veggie burgers suck too, man. Like, they're good at first.
The Woodstock, the our burger veggie burger. Have you eaten our veggie burger? It's really not bad.
I just don't. I never.
Now, don't get me wrong. It ain't no burger.
Yeah.
It's definitely
it's probably not all greasy and stuff, huh?
It's definitely missing what I'm looking for when I eat a burger.
Yeah, beef. That's what I'm looking for when I eat a burger.
Yeah, something red and bleeding.
Yeah, I always get.
To all you vegetarians out there listening, tell us what you think about that, man. What made you be a vegetarian? Is it truly because you don't want to get animals hurt, or was it just because you're doing it for health reasons, or are you just morally outraged by the industry that is the meat industry? Like, let us know, man.
I had this buddy, haven't seen him in a while. We used to skate together a lot, though. We were with the Brazen Skate Shop in Hattiesburg. Shout out Brazen Skate Shop. If y'all want to get some cool t-shirts or skateboards, even shoes, man.
Hit him up, Bubba, man. He will hook you up.
Right across from Walmart off Highway 98 in West Hattiesburg. But I got a good friend, used to hang out, skate a lot. His name is Matt, and I've been seeing him on social media lately, and he's a vegan now. And
see, I'm not no offense to anybody out there, man. Vegans, to me, I don't get vegans. That's just not healthy, man. In my opinion.
Yeah, he posted this picture that I saw. It was a picture of a gorilla. Because you know how scientifically humans and apes are...
They're like 97% the same.
Yeah, they're pretty similar. And it was talking about how gorillas are herbivores and they don't eat meat, but that they're still like big and strong or whatever, and they don't have protein deficiencies. But I was just thinking that, that's a gorilla though. We're not completely the same. So
I got a brain that needs like nutrients.
Yeah. I don't want to argue about it though. I'm totally,
I mean, y'all get me wrong, do what you want, but my question is when people make that decision, is it a moral thing? Is it a health thing? What makes you I think because being a vegan is a big decision. That's because vegans don't eat cheese and won't wear, because being vegan is not a diet, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah, you don't eat anything.
You don't wear it, you don't associate with
animals. So vegans are, I think vegans are usually, about 90%. If I were to take a wild guess, about 90% of them do it for moral reasons, I'd say.
I would say veganism, you have to do it for some kind of moral reasons, man.
Yeah.
If not, I just don't see the reason to do it.
Exactly. I mean,
Because being vegan, you do have to take supplements and stuff to like maintain a healthy diet.
oh yeah, dude. Earlier, I was surfing the web, and
Oh God.
you know what
Voice
I
of
do when I
reason in
surf
his
the
Google
web.
searches, man. This man is the bravest Google searcher I've ever met.
This was in the odd news section on UPI.com. It's this news source. I actually just found. I never heard of it before until I found this article. But in Florida, there's this woman who is actually suing a Hamburger Mary's in Tampa, Florida, because she suffered injuries from a pretty extravagant drag queen performance that they had at this restaurant. I don't know what kind of restaurants have drag queen performances, man. Have you ever seen that?
Like a burger joint having a drag queen restaurant? That seems kind of...
This is Florida we're talking about here, though.
Yeah, man, but still a burger joint, man. That'd be like the Keg and Barrel having a drag show, man.
Yeah, that I'd probably have to quit working there if that ever happened.
It totally. I mean, not being mean, but just like...
Yeah, no, I don't want to sound like I'm against drag queens or anything. It's just not my style. Yeah. But anyways, this woman, she's suing Hamburger Mary's of Tampa for $1.5 million. And the reason why, I'm gonna read the story. The woman's name is Neldon Molina. She has a lawsuit against Hamburger Mary's. This happened back in May 2015. She was there celebrating a friend's birthday. And Molina, she was unaware of the drag show. She didn't know this was going to be happening. And, she probably wouldn't have showed up if she knew this was going to happen. And
because like walking into unexpectedly getting dropped, walking into a drag show, that's a culture shock right there, son.
Yeah, definitely would have got it. I think I would have got it to go. So, so she was unaware of the drag show until it began. And during her meal, she was watching for a short time. And, after a minute, she was just like, you know what? I've had enough of this. I'm just going to turn my back so I can enjoy my burger. I'm just going to turn my back so I won't have to see this. So the performer in question, her name is Amanda Dehad. I think that's how you say that.
Not even gonna try that one, man.
Yeah. Well, she's doing her thing. She's out there dancing, going in the crowd, looking for participants. You know how it is. You got a show going, you're dancing, you want to single somebody out. They do that.
Crowd interaction, man.
And poor Molina just so happened to be the person, man. I guess because she looked the shyest, her back is turned, and old drag queen Amanda was like, "Oh no, sister." Turns her around, and it says she quote unquote wiggled her breasts against the plaintiff's face and head 8 times.
So what you're telling me is this woman was forced to motorboat.
Yeah, exactly.
Some big fake titties.
Yeah. She was forced to motorboat some big fake titties. Yeah. Now she's suing them for $1.5 million. It says after the forced motorboat, the performer then violently pounded Molina's face against the fake breasts up to 9 times. Violently pounded.
So she was just beating the shit out. She was just beating the shit out of her with her titties, man.
I wish there was footage. I'd like to see this, because I want to know what they mean by violently pounded.
And like, how big are these titties, man?
It's a drag queen performance, so they're probably pretty big. They go all out.
I mean, because enough silicone. If you wax it hard enough, you could probably get a bruise, man.
Oh yeah, I bet you can knock somebody out with some of that stuff. But so okay, after all this, Molina said she felt an immediate headache and neck pain after the encounter. So she visited the emergency room in Tampa, She went for what she described as excruciating cervical pain and uncontrollable headaches because she had her head violently pounded against a fake breast.
So she got like shaken breast. She got shaken baby, but by some titties.
Yeah.
She got titty lash.
She didn't want anything to do with it either, man. She was just trying to get a burger at Hamburger Mary's.
I want to know. So and I just recently saw this, right? Datsik just got accused of, you know how like all these dudes have been getting accused of like sexual misconduct. Datsik, right? Datsik is a EDM performer, and I can tell you,
pretty famous guy,
very famous guy. I've met Datsik, and if he did that, what the hell? But you're telling, it just blows my mind that people can do. You telling me that a drag queen can assault a woman with her fake titties? But what does this world come to, man?
Well, nobody went to jail. I mean, it doesn't say that, you know, she actually has gotten them $1.5 million yet, but she very well could.
I'm more appalled that like, what makes you think you could shove your titty in somebody's face like that? Like, what? Let me ask you a question. What would happen if you took a female's face and shoved it anywhere near you?
You'd definitely be going to jail for some sort of
bad thing.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Sexual charge.
That I feel like that definitely is some kind of assault, man.
Yeah. So, yeah, I really hope Melina gets her $1.5 million, man.
Man,
honestly,
I'd be upset if I was.
Yeah, I'd do the same thing. Nelda Melina, I'm right there with you, girl.
Support.
For real. Should have done the shot of the day for her.
Right, man? This girl survived a violent titty attack.
Yeah, man, at the Hamburger Mary's, dude. Just wanted to get a burger.
I'm gonna remember.
I'm gonna have to look this place up. Maybe that's their thing. Maybe it's like a drag burger shop or something.
I just don't see that being a thing.
It's Florida, dude.
Florida's pretty crazy.
It's Florida. Yeah.
Man.
I wonder what their burgers are made of over at Hamburger Mary's.
I wonder what they're putting in the damn food. See, what are they putting at the food in fucking Hamburger Mary's, man?
Dude, there ain't no telling, dude. I don't want to find out. Really, you never know what they're putting in the food anywhere. You really think about it. There's a friend of our roommate, Joey, actually, he was telling us just a little while ago that at McDonald's, they don't even have a grill.
Yeah, man, that shit stinks. Like,
they steam their burgers. I never knew that. I had no idea.
Yeah, man.
Good burgers, though.
I'll be honest. I wonder somehow if, you know, like when some people come up with these crazy foods, like, okay, like some of these crazy like snack foods there are out there, it's just like some crazy like chemical substitute for food. How does the FDA go about being like, yeah, you know what, fuck it, you can eat that? I just feel like there's somewhere in the line of chain of command that somebody is just like just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, well, you know, that's really a whole nother subject because the government, there's a lot of things going on within that, you know, we just don't know about, and we never will unless we join them.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna join them though. Nah. I'm just gonna keep doing this podcast, man.
Yeah, I love podcasting.
And wondering. You guys can wonder with us, man. Slide in our DMs. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and Facebook.
Let us know what you're wondering.
Yeah, MM and the VOR.
Dude,
on Instagram.
if you're eating something right now, flip it over, take a picture, and send it to us. We want to see what it's made of.
For sure,
dude. Let's see what our food. Let's see if we can get some good pictures in and just like talk, like just like post a little of the crazy shit that's not food that we put in our bodies on a daily basis.
Yeah,
that would be funny, man.
Dude, that reminds me of Gordon Ramsay. I used to love on his show how he'd go, you know, that Kitchen Nightmares show.
Oh God, yeah,
he'd
hilarious.
Go and order food, and he'd get his food and he would like dissect it, you know, he would like look all the way, like he would inspect it completely before he would take a bite out of that shit. A lot of the times he wouldn't even take a bite, you know, because he just wouldn't be impressed with how it looked. Speaking of which, I actually worked at this restaurant in Seattle. It was called Prohibition Gastropub. It was a really nice spot. You know, really nice menu, high class place. It was probably one of the nicer cooking jobs I've ever had. And it was actually on Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because we just talked about the drag queen show at Hamburger Mary's of Tampa. So before Gordon Ramsay came through at Prohibition Gastropub, it was called Prohibition Grill. You guys can look this episode up. I bet it's on YouTube, honestly. You could probably find clips of it on YouTube or something, or like highlights or some shit like that. And maybe on Hulu or something. But yeah, it was called Prohibition Grill before Gordon Ramsay came. They didn't have a grill. And the owner was into belly dancing. So she would have these belly dancing shows like at lunchtime, you know? And people would be eating and she would be having, you know, belly dancing shows.
What?
I swear to God, man, there'd be like 4 or 5 women just belly dancing around the tables while people are eating. Prohibition Grill is what it was called back then.
That's weird.
I know, man.
It was so weird Gordon Ramsay had to show up.
Dude, when I went to the interview, the first thing they asked me was, have you heard of Gordon Ramsay? I was like, hell yeah, I love Gordon Ramsay. He's awesome. And they're like, so you've seen Kitchen Nightmares? It's like, duh. We were on that show. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to look this up as soon as I get home. And sure enough, I did. And it was the same owner. There was a couple of the same waiters, but the kitchen staff was completely overhauled. They actually had a grill now.
How did you have a grill with no grill?
I don't know, man.
That sounds confusing. What
That
were they,
was,
like, how do you, like...
You guys look it up. I bet it's on Hulu. It's a Prohibition Gastropub or Prohibition Grill in Everett, Washington. Really nice place now, though, man. If you're ever in the area, make sure you check it out, dude.
I feel like the gimmick of getting on Kitchen Nightmares, if you get on that show, you're gonna be hot after that.
Yeah. Seriously, like you're gonna be making money. You have no choice but to stay on top of your game. And you know, sometimes he might visit you every once in a while if he's in town. Dude's got restaurants everywhere.
I bet he gets a piece at one of those restaurants he goes in and fixes.
Yeah. I wonder what kind of food do you think Gordon Ramsay gets like healthy, wholesome foods at his restaurants? You think so?
I bet everything's fresher than hell. Fresh as
organically grown? Really organically grown?
I bet it's farm to table.
I bet so, man. I'd like to think so, dude. I really have a high expectation for the guy.
I really do. For like, if it's at those restaurants when I'm paying like $60 a head, you better be able to tell me who picked it.
Yeah, definitely. He always has like really nice wines, you know, to pair with shit too. Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay's next one of my favorite chefs, man. Besides Emerald.
Besides who?
Emerald.
Who's that?
Emerald Lagasse. You don't know who Emerald Lagasse is?
No.
What the fuck?
I've never heard of him, man.
He's got a TV show, dude. He's like he's like the most famous chef ever.
What's the show called?
Emerald.
Emeralds?
He's like the most famous. Like he invented the cooking TV. Like what?
I've never seen it, dude.
Dude, look that shit up.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
His restaurants in New Orleans are shit. And then it'd probably be. But I'd say my favorite. If I wanted to meet any chef right now, I'd want to meet Dickie Brennan.
I don't know who that is.
Dickie Brennan owns a bunch of restaurants in New Orleans. He's like hands down probably the best chef in New Orleans in my opinion.
Hey, that's saying a lot, man. I bet there's a lot of good chefs out there.
Emerald's in New Orleans. Emerald's got restaurants in New Orleans. I mean, I'm sure fucking I'm sure
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay
yeah.
has a. I
He's
would
got
be.
restaurants
I would
in,
be
like,
so.
every
I would be
major city.
awestruck if he didn't have a restaurant in New Orleans.
Yeah, same.
Absolutely awestruck.
Any major city, I'd be awestruck if he didn't have a restaurant in it.
I just can't believe that really. But nowadays, like the more I've worked in the food industry, I remember. I feel like when I first started working in the kitchens back in the day, we made a lot more of the food, and nowadays like you get like all your food pre-sliced and shit like that.
Yeah. Most places that I've worked have usually been like ma and pa type places.
Yeah.
So usually you do that shit by hand, you know. I have an onion slicer, something like that, tomato slicer.
This job at the Kagan Bro that we both have is probably the restaurant that I've worked in that's about to do something big.
And the thing is, it's not a restaurant; it's a bar. Really,
It's a pub.
It's a pub. Yeah,
It's a real deal pub.
It's a true public house, old school style. It's a really nice place. Make sure y'all check it out, man. Man, dude. So I went to McDonald's earlier, bro.
Oh man, y'all should have seen this man earlier
bro.
on that McDonald's. Oh man, he looked at me and goes, "If y'all don't see him in an hour, I'm in prison." When he was headed back to McDonald's, this man was on fire.
I hate onions so much, you guys.
He went and laid down the reason up in that house.
If there's ever anything you want to know about the voice of reason, it's that he does not like onions at all. So I go to McDonald's, you know, and, you know, I'm picking up stuff for myself, a couple of my homies, and I go through and apparently at this McDonald's, they don't do the thing where they show you your order on the screen, which I really hate because I like to be able to see it on the screen.
Because they're going to get it wrong.
Yeah, exactly. And so I ordered a quarter pounder meal and a double cheeseburger. And then after that, I ordered 2 McDoubles. These are for me. I ordered 2 McDoubles, extra pickles, no onions. And I was just like, yeah, 2 McDoubles, extra pickles, no onions. They're like, okay, cool. That'll be $17.50, whatever. Pull around. I was like, sweet. So I pulled around, paid the money, got my receipt, everything checked out, except for this mayo thing. I had to straighten them up on the mayo thing too.
Yeah, man. I'm like you. Like and for me, medicine man, you bring me anything mayo or sour cream, I'm gonna throw it at you. I don't even want to look at it.
Yeah. I like sour cream though.
Man.
So anyway, so I get to the window and get my stuff. Hell yeah, going home. I get home, man. I'm checking my burgers, bro. And they completely messed up both of my McDoubles. Okay?
Didn't even get close.
Not even close. So on one
Didn't
of them,
even get it in the same ballpark.
so I wanted 2 McDoubles, extra pickles, no onions. And on one of them, there was no pickles and no onions. And on the other, there was extra onions.
I feel like that was so fucked up, you almost had to do it on purpose.
I know, but it's happened to me so many times, like things like that I feel like it can't be happening on purpose. I think these people are just,
I hate to say,
stuck in a loop of, they make a lot of burgers every day, so they're stuck in a
but
loop.
man, we
of
make
making
it, dude.
burgers.
We make yummy burgers. What?
Yeah, but this is McDonald's though, bro. They're making like
They're getting paid more than we
hundreds.
are.
Nah. Are they really making $15 an hour?
Not
right
15.
Now?
Hold on. Look up McDonald's starting wage right now. Because it's higher than what we get paid. I think it's like $9 an hour.
Should I look it up in Mississippi?
Yeah.
This is why we need a fact checker.
See, guys, I'm telling you. Tell us if the fact checkers are a good idea. I really want to know.
Okay. All employees up to restaurant managers will get a pay bump as well. The result, the fast food giant projects that its average... Okay, I'm reading this wrong. The fast food giant projects that its average hourly wage will reach more than $10 an hour by the end of 2016.
What?
This is from an article on CNN.
Yeah, what?
Back in 2015.
This was in 2016, dude. It's 2018.
I'm trying to find something more recent. On this job website, It says that average McDonald's hourly pay ranges from approximately $8.27 per hour, which is pretty good. I mean, to be working at McDonald's if you live in Mississippi. But I don't know. I bet they probably start you at like $8 or maybe probably $7.50 or something like that.
Man.
Here's an article from Fortune.com. McDonald's says its wage hikes are improving service. This actually brings me back to what the homie Joey was telling us earlier about how they seen their burgers. He said that the McDonald's in Oak Grove has this new...
The touchscreen stuff.
Yeah, the touchscreen. Do you order it with the touchscreen?
Yeah.
And they bring it to your table?
To your car.
To your car?
Yeah, you can sit you pull up outside.
Oh, so for the drive-through. So they bring it to your car? It's like...
Yeah, you like pull up to it, type it. It's like Sonic.
Dude, that's crazy. I don't know how I feel about that, though. You can order it on your phone, too, before you get there.
It's the same thing as you pull up to the same things.
Yeah. You know, there was actually this robot in California, Pasadena, California.
Oh, yeah, man. The burger bot that was so good they had to fire him.
Yeah, dude. He worked at a Cali Burger in Pasadena, California. They called him Flippy. Now, this robot, he was literally a burger flipping machine, man. He could cook as many as 2,000 burgers in one day.
Literally a burger flipping machine.
Yeah. That's exactly what he was. And
when's the last time you got to use the word literally in such a literal sense?
You know, actually, if you look up the word literal, it doesn't mean literal anymore.
How the fuck does literal not mean literal anymore?
I don't know. We'll talk about that later. But anyways, this robot Flippy, he was so good at flipping burgers that they had to fire him because his human coworkers just couldn't keep up with him.
Man, it sounds like McDonald's just needs to get Cali. I mean, it sounds like they better not be kicking the humans out.
Yeah, man. Isn't that some shit? He was so good that they fired him. I'm sure they'll find something else for him to do, man.
It sounds like a pretty expensive robot to fire.
Right? Exactly. You can't just throw something like that to the wind. Okay, so
I mean,
the definition of literally, Merriam-Webster, there's two. All right, the first one is obvious, in a literal sense or manner. And the other one is used in an exaggerated way to emphasize a statement or description that is not literally true or possible.
The exact opposite of the word literally. Literal is the definition of literally too. Huh.
Yeah, pretty much. It's crazy.
What the fuck are y'all smoking at Merriam-Webster, man?
This is American English. I don't think they really say it like that over across the pond. I don't know. I'd have to look into that.
What?
You know, over there, man, they eat like really crazy foods. You know, they eat like lamb and.
I love lamb, man. Lamb's shit.
I like lamb a lot too, dude. It's delicious.
I'm sorry to all you vegetarians out there that love them little baby lamb. They taste.
Yeah. You know, one thing about being a vegetarian, I bet you're probably in like the greatest shape ever. You probably never feel like sluggish or anything.
Dude, I know, because some days if I eat too much meat, I would have to wait. Next day when I wake up, I feel like.
Yeah.
I would throw up.
I need to eat more vegetables. I don't, you know, when you're a kid, your parents kind of make you eat vegetables.
I mean, I like vegetables. Don't get me wrong.
I like some vegetables.
Grilled veggies are great.
Yeah, I like, you know, some grilled broccoli and maybe some peppers and there's some squash on
bad boys up, throw some white pepper on them.
Yeah.
Making myself hungry.
But is it even healthy at that point though? Well, there you go, man.
I'm not saying healthy, but you're still getting your veggies, man.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I'm an active enough individual. I don't have to eat I don't have to be bad health conscious about myself.
So you want to grow your own tomatoes and broccoli and whatever
We're
But
definitely
you're
doing a
gonna,
garden this year, man.
you're gonna grill them up.
We're gonna grow. I'm gonna teach you how to grow an organic garden this year, Darius.
Okay. That sounds cool.
It's not hard, man. Growing an organic garden is not a hard process.
Hell yeah.
You can even do it inside your house if you really have the time and money to make it happen.
Yeah. Organic garden.
I love it, man. Organic gardening is the greatest thing. One of my most favorite pastimes.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
So I think it's about that time for the good old shot of the day.
Tell us about it, man. Who are we shooting to today, man? You got something good for us, right? You kind of mentioned it earlier, and
It's a pretty good one, yeah.
It's fucking funny.
It's a pretty good one. There's actually a video, dude.
We'll post that up. You need to post that up. I haven't seen the video, and I'm gonna watch it after this.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna throw it.
I gotta see this.
So there was this guy. There's a snowstorm going on in Boston. This is on March 14th, actually, just yesterday.
Boston.
Or this is when the story was posted, just yesterday on March 14th. So apparently Queen Elsa was out pushing a Boston police wagon out of a snowbank in the south end of Boston.
Oh, man.
I don't know if y'all seen the Disney movie Frozen. Queen Elsa is a snow queen. And she was, there's a video and all.
Like,
it's really cool. But no, not really though. It was actually just a guy who was dressed as Queen Elsa. His name's Jason Triplett, age 37.
Why was a 37-year-old man dressed as Elsa?
Well, there's a snowstorm, dude, and he just got tired of being cooped up in the house, and he said, fuck it, I'm the Snow Queen. And he dressed up like Queen Elsa. I feel like today has sort of a drag.
At least he didn't assault anybody with his titties.
That was completely unintentional. That's like 2 incidences of a man dressing as a woman. But
you need to watch your Googling, man. See what themes are.
Yeah, maybe I do. I'm gonna chill on the bizarre stories. So, yeah, this guy's out drinking in a white wig. Look really nice. So, yeah, next thing you know, guy's outside of the Gallows Pub in the south end of Boston, and a Boston police wagon gets stuck in a snowbank. And being the Good Samaritan, Queen Elsa, Queen of the Snow, is. She had to, she had to go help, man. But like, yeah, this man had to be toe ass up. He's doing an all right job, dude. You gotta watch this video after this, dude. He's doing a really good job. This man was really like playing in the snow. It's really funny, man. So I want to take a shot for this guy just because,
Jason Triplett, man.
That is the coolest story.
That's the funny. That's some true troll shit right there, son.
Cheers.
I like it.
Cheers to Jason Triplett.
That shit's hot.
I know, man. I'm starting to get used to that Knob Creek though.
It's good.
It's a sipper.
It's definitely a sipper.
It's a real
It'll
sipper.
it'll shoot you in the chest.
Yeah.
Oh man. Something I wanted to add before we leave today. Just a little teaser, man. Sub City and Medicine Man have got another event in the works.
You heard that correctly.
We got another secret event in the works, so y'all keep an eye out for the teasers, and we're gonna be
coming back at you,
letting y'all in. Details are far and few between right now.
Yeah, very scarce on the details right now.
Very scarce on the details.
It's gonna be soon.
But the happening,
man. If y'all are at Hotel de Base, you know how good of news this is. Man, you know that this
wasn't us going out. We have been asked to do another event.
Yeah, we got a venue this time, so keep an eye out for that, y'all.
Dude, we're no more partying in mama's barn.
Yeah.
Dude, we've come a long way, man.
I know, dude. I'm really proud of us. I'm proud of what we've done so far.
Dude,
and there's more to come, you guys.
Dude, and
Working
Elder.
on booking another show at Brewski's as well.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a
So-
thing. They're you know, they've got Brewski's tends to bring in a lot of live bands, and we're working around their scheduling. There's some of their bigger live bands.
Yeah, if you live in the Hattiesburg
And I will say this
area-
from working with these guys, they've got some good bands coming in. So y'all watch for Brewski's for them.
Most definitely.
They've got some heaters coming this summer.
Yeah, if you live in the Hattiesburg area, make sure you check it out, y'all.
Even if you can drive, that place is. I mean,
Yeah, if you
I used to not like
if you live
Brewski's,
close
but
by,
you know,
man, come through. Especially if you want to catch that Sub City Promotions event, man.
Yeah,
next
man.
month. Is it gonna be next month?
yeah.
I hope so.
Oh,
It's gonna be soon, man.
yeah, man. We're hoping to do it at the end of April. That's our goal.
Hell yeah. That's pretty soon.
And don't forget Elder Sessions with Fam next week.
Yeah, man, we're gonna have
I'm
Kevin and Hunter on.
So excited,
Dude,
man. I
I'm so
can't wait to
excited
meet
about
the
this.
man behind the Pablo Escobar tattoo.
Oh yeah, dude. Hunter's
Y'all-
got a lot of shit going on, man. I'm sure he's gonna tell us all about
Man,
it.
I can't wait to
when he
pick
comes
this man's
through.
brain.
And Kevin and I, we go way back. Many nights spent crashing on this guy's couch down the road in the good old hometown of Columbia.
Man,
Good times, man. We're
It's
gonna
gonna be-
reminisce and
it's
we're
gonna
gonna
be
chill.
nice to get to sit down and talk with somebody else that's good. That's trying to do it, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Hey, these guys are pretty big though.
They
Yeah,
are.
they
I looked
play
them up,
shows.
man, and they're not underground. They
Yeah.
are, but they're not at the same time. They're
you're,
underground famous.
I remember a few months ago they were going on this southeast tour. Basically, you know, they're in like Georgia, South Carolina, Florida, Alabama. It was really cool. And yeah, we're gonna have these guys on. They're playing Hub City Madness coming up later this month.
Yeah,
and
man.
Yeah,
He's up to them for coming on and giving us the opportunity to interview him, man.
for sure.
I can't wait to hear what they've got to tell us.
I'm so glad they were down. I figured they'd be busy or something.
One
like
last thing, guys, before we let y'all go, because it's getting about that time. Be on the lookout for some Medicine Man and the Voice of Reason merch. I'm not going to give y'all too many details,
that. Yeah,
but we've got some cool stuff coming y'all way.
definitely. And artwork coming very soon, y'all.
man.
Very, very
It's
soon. I
soon.
know I've been saying that for like 3 episodes now, but I promise, very soon.
Realistically, though, it's going to be nice. It's not like we're waiting on one page. We're waiting on like 8 different versions and logos.
Yeah,
you know?
we got a lot.
When we
coming,
get it,
y'all.
we're going to get it all, man. It's going to be great.
Big ups to everybody who listens, though. Seriously. And yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for
Yeah.
episode 5 of
Yeah.
Medicine Man and the Voice of Reason.
I appreciate y'all for listening, man. Y'all, it's always good to be in the lab with y'all. Always good to be talking to y'all. Let us know. Give us a shout out. Tell us what you think. You know, we always like talking to our fans, man. Give us a comment. We got our first trade of comments. That's why.
Yeah,
this
somebody
week.
commented the other day. That was awesome. I commented
So,
back. We comment back, y'all. So comment.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Good talking to y'all. See y'all next week.
Alright, look, I came out here, I give it 190%, you know what I'm saying? I came out here, me and my boys, we practice all year, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking all the time, we fucking in here, like, fucking, we practice all year, we train all year, you know what I'm saying? We give it 190%. Thank you, baby. We give it 190%, and me and my boys, you know, I'm gonna fuck around, you know what I'm saying? I fuck time, me and my boys, you know, we do it big, 100% all the way around, and, you know what I'm saying, like, don't even try to fuck with it, like, I'm about to throw up on y'all.